Berlin Nights, Love and Betrayal in the Startup World. In the vibrant city of Berlin, where tech startups and creative minds flourished, Anna Müller stood at the window of her small apartment, gazing out at the city lights. The night was alive with possibilities, much like her dream of building a tech startup that would change the way people interacted with the digital world. She had been working on her app for months, and tonight was the night that everything could change. Her startup, Connect You, was designed to revolutionize how people networked at events, making it easier for professionals to connect in real time, share contacts, and collaborate. It had the potential to become the next big thing, and she was ready for it. The Berlin startup scene was competitive, but Anna thrived on that energy. She had poured her heart into the project, and now all that was left was to pitch it to investors at an upcoming tech conference. If she succeeded, her dream of running a successful company would finally come true. But there was one problem: Lucas Weber. Lucas had been her partner when she first started Connect You. They had met at a tech event months ago, drawn together by their shared passion for innovation and entrepreneurship. Lucas, with his sharp intellect and charm, had convinced Anna that they would make a great team. Together, they had built the app from scratch, and everything seemed perfect. Until it wasn't. A few weeks ago, Lucas had started acting distant. He missed meetings, avoided important discussions, and worst of all, Anna caught wind of a rumor that he was pitching Connect You to investors on his own, without her. The thought of betrayal filled her with dread. Could Lucas really be stealing their idea? Determined to confront him, Anna tried to focus on her pitch for the conference. But the unease gnawed at her, and she couldn't ignore the signs any longer. She had to know the truth. The next evening, the tech conference was in full swing. The venue was buzzing with excitement, and the city's brightest entrepreneurs were all there, hoping to catch the attention of potential investors. Anna arrived early, her heart pounding, but she was determined to stay focused on her presentation. As she scanned the room, she spotted Lucas, standing near a group of investors, charming them with his easy smile. Her stomach twisted in knots. Taking a deep breath, she approached him, her voice steady but filled with tension. "Lucas, we need to talk." He turned, his expression faltering for a split second before the familiar mask of confidence returned. "Anna, I didn't expect to see you here so early. Everything all right?" "No, it's not," she said firmly, looking him straight in the eyes. "I've heard things, Lucas. Things about you pitching Connect You without me. I need to know if it's true." Lucas hesitated for a moment, then sighed, running a hand through his hair. "Anna, listen. I was going to tell you. I've been meeting with investors, yes, but it's for us, for Connect You. You don't need to worry. We're still a team." But something in his tone felt off, and Anna's instincts told her not to trust him. "I don't believe you," she said, her voice growing colder. "I've seen you avoiding me, dodging meetings. You're not being honest with me." Lucas looked away, guilt flickering across his face. "Anna, This is the startup world. It's ruthless. I'm just trying to make sure we succeed. Succeed? Or make sure you succeed? Anna shot back, the hurt and betrayal rising in her chest. You're trying to cut me out, aren't you? You want the company for yourself. Lucas opened his mouth to respond, but before he could, another figure approached. It was Max, one of the investors Anna had been hoping to impress with her pitch. He looked between them, sensing the tension. "Is everything all right here?" he asked, his eyes settling on Anna. Anna forced a smile, her mind racing. This was her chance. She could either let Lucas's betrayal destroy everything she had worked for, or she could rise above it and show the world that she was the real force behind Connect You. "Everything's fine," Anna said, turning to Max with newfound determination. "In fact, I was just about to tell you about Connect You, an app that I developed to change the way professionals connect at events." Lucas shifted uncomfortably, but Anna ignored him, launching into her pitch. She spoke with passion, explaining how the app worked, the technology behind it, and the potential it had to disrupt the industry. Max listened intently, clearly impressed. When she finished, Max nodded thoughtfully. "This sounds like a brilliant idea. I'd love to discuss it further. Can we arrange a meeting next week?" Anna's heart soared. "Absolutely," she said, barely able to contain her excitement. "Thank you, Max. I look forward to it." As Max walked away, Lucas stared at her in disbelief. "You went behind my back," he said, his voice filled with anger. "No, Lucas," Anna replied calmly. "I stood up for myself. This is my company too, and I won't let you take it from me." For the rest of the evening, Anna felt a weight lift off her shoulders. She had confronted Lucas, defended her work, and secured a promising meeting with an important investor. It was a small victory, but it meant everything. The next morning, Anna sat in a cafe overlooking the River Spree, sipping a cappuccino as the sunlight streamed through the windows. Her mind was clear, and for the first time in weeks, she felt at peace. She had learned an important lesson. Success wasn't just about having a great idea or being the smartest person in the room. It was about integrity, about believing in yourself and standing up for what was right, even when the odds were against you. As she looked out at the bustling streets of Berlin, Anna knew that the startup world was full of challenges, but she was ready for them. Connect You would thrive, and she would build it into the company she had always dreamed of, on her own terms. Her phone buzzed, and she glanced at the screen. It was a message from Max, confirming their meeting. A smile spread across her face. The future was bright, and she was ready to embrace it. Berlin might be a city of startups and ambition, but it had also taught her about resilience, trust, and the strength to move forward, no matter who tried to stand in her way. Anna took one last sip of her cappuccino, stood up, and walked into the sunlight, ready to face whatever came next.
Thank you for listening. Like, subscribe, and share our channel Magic Mingle with your friends to enjoy more magical stories.